good? Loe Pesci, AGL is a good look. KingofTheDotStore.com, KingofTheDot channel. Are we filming right now, baby?
Yep.
We're here with Mr. Conspiracy, none other. He's been here since the beginning of King of the Dot, in the back, analyzing, and then started battling, and then now he's somehow does the stats for us. You figure that one out. Conspiracy, are you, with all due respect, a faggot or a faggot magnet?
Well, I think that I tend to fall into the faggot magnet category because that doesn't make me a faggot, and
okay.
I noticed that like when I walk down Church Street or something, you know, just by chance, not like I have anything to do there, a lot of guys do stare at me. So, I mean, it just shows that I have the looks.
Okay, we'll accept that as an answer. $20 to get kicked in the balls.
You know, I put snow down my pants for $2, but I like the cold, so I don't think that getting kicked in the balls is worth it, personally.
Okay. This question was for Sharon. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Depends how you would define.
Question.
Yeah.
What this might tie into it. What was your most memorable childhood moment?
Memorable. Jeez. No, you said it might tie into it.
Okay.
That's kind of loaded.
It's loaded? Have you ever had a fully loaded baked potato?
Yeah, like I really enjoy Wendy's, and like I tried it one time and it was all right, man. I gotta say.
Would you recommend it for others? Do you wish they sold those at Blue Jays games? It'd be like a little more convenient than a hot dog or whatever.
The hot dogs are not bad though. I enjoy hot dogs. I enjoy sausages in my mouth and eating them.
Did you ever buy a cannabis album? If so, which was the first one that you bought?
I didn't actually buy a cannabis album. You know, for me, buying albums is kind of a luxury. You know, well, it's kind of always been that way because I grew up with not as much money as the other cool kids that could buy cannabis albums, and you know.
So basically, we all know that you got your name from Mindbender's brother, Conspiracy. So tell us how that came about.
Well, that's not entirely true. My name was actually freestyled when I was 15 years old. See, now if you read my posts online, you know that I have a lot of opinions. And so I was really into like the Illuminati and reading about that shit when I was, you know, 13, 14, 15 years old, and I was talking to people about it. And basically, I was talking about government and like how they do a lot of shit like that, and so someone called me Mr. Government, and then I was like, nah, you know, that's not really who I am.
Yo, Rich.
Call me.
What's good?
Yo, it's good.
We good to do this interview in a minute?
Are we doing an interview just now?
Yeah, like in a second. Well, actually, hold on. We're just gonna
So my
finish off.
theatrics way off here? Is something going on? Was I supposed to say something funny? Cut two of the one-liner? Like,
Okay, we got a few more
So
questions.
basically,
I lost my virginity. I could do that in the interview. I can tell you that much, right?
So basically, I just said, no, I'm not Mr. Government. Call me Mr. Conspiracy, because that's the shit I'm into. And so my like whole idea behind that was like, if you guys ever heard of a guy named Edward L. Bernays,
We'll cut this whole part.
he was he was notable for like programming people with slides, and what that means is the mental images that come up in your mind when you hear a certain word. Now, my whole intention with Mista Conspiracy was to change people's perception of the word whenever.
Thank you, Mr. Conspiracy. It was great having you.
Wait, I'm not done with this.
That's the meaning behind my name. If you guys wanted to know, if you guys were curious.
We need to get the question.
Now it's back to Mr. Pesci.
Pesci, go.
Okay. Could you name a few members of the DITC, Dignity Greats collective in New York?
No.
Okay. First three Brad Nubian albums. Who is Melly Mel?
It rings a bell.
We'll accept
I'm
that.
not good with names, man.
What do you think of OC?
OC.
Yeah.
Well, that's another loaded question right there.
Okay, well, it's not a hot potato. It's a question.
It depends which OC you're talking about.
Well, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, I'm not reading your fucking notebook
No,
on
the
some
notes
cannabis
is
shit, you know?
it's written
Like,
exactly what I'm asking. OC.
Should have came more prepared, like mischief.
Okay. Name one of the members of the Furious Five. Real quick.
Real quick.
Real quick.
I'm not really quick with my responses, so I'm not sure how I could
You don't say?
squeeze it all in.
Okay, pause. First Tupac song you've ever heard.
First Tupac song, well, I guess it's got to be It Changes, because that's his most popular one, obviously.
Everyone's saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
MC Ren.
MC Ren.
Who is he?
Who is he?
What group was he part of?
I don't know.
We'll skip that. Name two Public Enemy songs.
Public Enemy songs, Fight the Power, and some...
Some other song.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this. All three Beastie Boys. Name their names.
Ad Rock, MCA, and who's the other one?
I thought you had this one.
I thought so too. I just didn't get like hardly any sleep in the last 2 days. I'm kind of zoned out, you know.
You know, I don't like excuses. Name a girl group. The multi rhymes with all three members.
All three members.
Three girls.
Hold on a sec. Which group are you talking about here?
It rhymes with all three members. You're a big fan of sports,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Who's the only athlete to ever go platinum? You should have this.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, did fucking Roger Clemens put out a rap album? I mean, it's not that.
No, it's not. It's not Roger Clemens. It's not.
It's not baseball, I'll tell you that.
It's I've got this one. It's fucking it's a basketball player. I know that. It's oh shit. I've got this one. It's
Cut this whole thing. ODB's government name.
Where's Wikipedia when you need it?
Name one member of Helter Skelter from Boot Camp Click.
Boot Camp Click.
Okay, what's your favorite line from the Disaster vs. Cannabis battle?
Tom Cruise mom shoes. Everyone's talking about it. It just shows how ridiculous multis are in general. You know.
Do you know the history of that line, where it comes from?
Does anyone?
Yeah, Tom Cruise's mom runs a shoe store. She sells like some of the nicest shoes in North Hollywood. That's why he said that.
You learn something new every day, people.
What's your dream matchup?
Cryptic Kryptonian versus Quintilator.
Is this some sort of like online like fantasy game?
No, but no, those are two King of the Dot prove yourself rappers.
Okay. Well, no one cares about that, so we'll cut that out.
It's my dream match.
Okay, tell us a battle that you won that you thought. Have you ever won a battle actually?
I've won 2 battles actually.
Okay. Which one of those two or both? Which one was worse? Which one did you think that you lost after watching the footage? Objectively.
Neither, because honestly, I honestly thought I won every single battle I had.
Okay.
I can justify, my opinions.
Explain.
OZ. He didn't come with shit. I thought my lines were honestly more relevant than his,
Who's the most underrated battler and why?
The most underrated battler?
Real quick.
Well, he might as well be standing right next to me. I think 100 Bullets is pretty underrated. First time I saw his fucking video on Got Raps, it was like, this guy is actually sick. He comes with some different shit.
The next question was if you could suck a battler's cock right now, would it be? But you already answered that. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's your opinion, I can't change it,
Opinions are subject to change at any time. What's your favorite gun, Mr. Conspiracy? If you could have one gun.
I only ever shot BB guns before.
So that's your choice?
No, I'm just saying I don't have the qualifications to answer that question in a competent way.
Okay, sure. Tell us about the first pair of Jordans you ever bought.
That's like the virginity question, to be honest.
Wow. Skip this. What do you think of Psycho?
Well, I think psycho is like a...
In 5 words. You got it.
Well, see, I'm
Time's
the type
up.
of guy that needs 35 words.
Time's
if you
up
say
on
5.
that question.
I can't...
Okay, if you could actually, if you were in a fight with someone from KOTD, who are you so confident that you would just whoop their ass? Like, no question.
Well, that's an interesting question. You know, I ride for everyone that supports the movement, but some people just like...
We'll cut all this
I
out.
don't know.
What's your favorite Loe Pesci battle?
Favorite Loe Pesci battle? Well, that's an interesting question.
You got smokes on you, right?
I would have to say
I got
it
you.
was the battle that never happened, to be honest.
Okay,
And I think we all know what we're talking about there.
sure, of course. So, would you like to shout out your barber?
First choice, you already know. Been doing it since, you know...
When's the last time you got a fade? Got a sling blade cut for a minute there.
That's like the Jordan's question.
Okay,
Honestly, like,
fair enough. You came in this tournament as an underdog. Are you surprised with the way the tournament's going right now?
yeah, I don't think anyone really expected me to be in this. So, I mean, I think it's going pretty well considering what I've done so far.
Fair enough. Do you know where Arcane is right now?
I don't think Arcane even knows where Arcane is right now.
Because can you go find him for us? We need to do this next interview like right now. Time's pretty much up.
True enough, and I know
I've asked
your
you more
time,
questions
your
than
time
everyone
is
else,
so
and you've
important.
answered a lot more. It took you a lot more time too, so
Yeah.
we'll have to cut through most of it.
Battle rapper is able to control an environment. Battle rapper is somebody that can relate to people directly. A battle rapper is somebody that can control people's emotions. A battle rapper is someone that can build and destroy somebody.